Alright, I'm back with another video, alright? And I'm doing these videos because I need my people to understand it's a reason why they don't talk about this stuff on the news and it's not introduced to a certain demographic, alright? So, alright, here we go. Who I'm about to introduce is a man by the name of Brad Garlinghouse, alright? He's a very intelligent man. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of his background. Past jobs prior to Ripple, Brad served as the CEO of a file collaboration service Hightail. From 2009 to 2012, he was president of consumer applications at AOL, and prior to that, he held various executive positions at Yahoo. From 2003 to 2009, including senior vice president. All right, so that's just a little bit. So the man, you know, he got a pretty good background. I think he's pretty intelligent, but what he's explaining is what we're going to say is ETFs. And this is something that is a term that a lot of people just aren't hip to because they don't know anything about crypto. But an ETF is simply a stock that's traded on an exchange that's just like the stock exchange, where you would go buy Pepsi Cola, or you would go buy Nike, or you would go buy Walmart, something like that. But it's actual cryptocurrency, or say a coin. And so an ETF is a cryptocurrency exchange traded fund, that's what it's called, offer a way to gain exposure to cryptocurrencies without buying and storing the digital assets yourself, meaning personally. You don't have to do it. So you would invest in that like a stock, and they will hold it for you, and you just sit there and let it do what it does. A crypto futures ETF tracks cryptocurrency prices by investing in futures contracts rather than cryptocurrency itself, meaning that you would pretty much put money and say you expecting it to go up, or you're expecting it to go down, and that's pretty much what your investment would go towards. Long story short, that's what an ETF is. Okay, so I want to get to this video because Brad Garlinghouse has a good point. And he's actually the CEO of Ripple. XRP, what is a coin that's actually on the ledger, XRP ledger, he's the CEO of. He's the CEO of Ripple, and XRP is a cryptocurrency that is on the XRP ledger. And he is XRP is on the Ripple ledger, and he is the CEO of Ripple. So XRP is a coin, and Ripple is the ledger that he is the CEO of. That is just like a stock exchange that you would go trade on. All right, here's the video.
To a spot ETF, GBTC that is, but spot Bitcoin ETFs more broadly. I'm sure you've seen there's buzz out there about potentially an XRP ETF being in the future. What do you make of that speculation?
Well, Kelly, good to see you. I think it only makes sense there will be other ETFs. It's a little like, you know, the earliest days of the stock market. You don't really want exposure to one stock or one company. You want to typically think about diversifying risk and what have you. And so I think we will see other ETFs. When we will see them is hard to predict. You know, the sad reality of what we saw with the Bitcoin ETF is it was only because the courts forced the SEC's hand, and really Chair Gensler's hand, that we saw that finally come to fruition. And look, in my opinion, it makes these markets safer. It makes them more robust. And so this is good for the investment community to kind of lean into that.
Okay, so to piggyback on what he just said, the Bitcoin ETF was just approved, and it was only approved because the SEC was forced. They pretty much had pressure from all the corners of the world to pretty much do this and approve it, because they literally had no reason to do it. And he said that Bitcoin was literally the best to do it. And so he simply said in the beginning that XRP, there's a good chance, not even, he's saying chance because he literally can't say it's going to happen, but the writing is on the wall, people.